This is the Jeopardy Labs Masters Semifinals 1 and 2. VTR 6-1 2025, Air 6-6 2025. Previously on Jeopardy Labs Masters. In our fifth quarterfinal game, it was Roger Craig who took out the win in those 3 match points to put him in second place. Brad was still leading the way with 13 because of those 2 match points he got. So now, and in our last quarterfinal game, it was Victoria Gross who took out the win and scooped up those 3 match points. And Matt Amonio got 2 for second place, but Matt and Isaac were tied with 8, but based on the first tiebreaker, more correct responses, it was Matt Amonio who advanced. The game will be underway soon. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep. We began with 9 masters, and it's down to the final 4. Matt Amonio, Roger Craig, Brad Rutter, Victoria Gross. But only one will emerge as the champion. This is Jeopardy Labs Masters. Here is our first group of Jeopardy champions. From Arlington, Virginia, Roger Craig. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Victoria Gross. From New York, New York, Matt Amonio. And now, here is your host, Nicholas Brown. Thank you everybody. So welcome to the semifinals of Jeopardy Labs Masters. At this point in the competition, all match points have been wiped clean, so it's an even playing field for all of us. So, we're down to the final 4, so our remaining 4 masters will play each other in every possible combination. Only the top 3 will advance to the finals. And just so you know, just note, I did semifinals 1, 2, 3, and 4 matchups based off of the wheel. So, the matchups were based off of a wheel that I did. So, yeah. There may be some problems, but you know, who knows. Okay, so Matt, Victoria, Roger. Let's kick this off. Let's kick off the semifinals with the Jeopardy round. Here are the categories. Seasons and episodes. Intro variations. Episodes. Main levels. Update logs. And finally, more main levels. Matt, make your first selection. Intro variations 1000. What episode is when Cleveland Brown comes back? Victoria, was season 12, episode 20? Correct. Intro variations for 8. What episode has no stew in the intro? Matt, was season 12, episode 21? Correct. Episodes 1000. What episode has Stewie killing Lois? Matt, what's season 6, episode 5? Good for 1,000. Seasons and episodes 1000. The answer there is the first daily double. You got some points, so you can risk getting all of it. Okay, for 3,600, here is your clue. What episode is when Peter falls down the stairs in the theme song? What's season 5, episode 5? You just doubled your score. 3,600 points now for you. Main levels 1000. What is the first main demon in June today? Roger, what is club step? Good for 1,000. Main levels for 800. What is the second main demon? Victoria, what is theory of everything 2? Correct. Main levels for 600. What is the 21st level in June today? Roger, what is finger dash? Correct. Episodes for 800. What episode has everything moving backwards? Roger, what is season 11, episode 4? Correct. Seasons and episodes for 8. What episode has Peter as the principal at the high school? Matt, what season 5, season 15, episode 18? Correct. Update longs 1000. What did update 2.0 have on Geometry Dash? Roger. What is Geometrical Dominator and Deadlocked? Good for 1,000. Update locks for 800. What did update 1.9 come out with on Geometry Dash? Roger. What is blast processing and theory of everything too? Correct. You're 200 points off the lead. Go again. Update locks for 600. The answer there is the second degree double, which is the last one of the Jeopardy round. You have 4,200 points. How much would you like to risk? 4,200. Alright then, here's your clue. What came out with update 1.6? What is Electroman Adventures and Club Step? Correct. And you doubled your score. 8,400 now for you. Go again. Roaming levels for 1,000. This is the 16th level in Geometry Dash. Matt, what's Hexagon Force? Correct. Roaming levels 8. This is the 22nd level in Geometry Dash. Matt, what's Dash? Correct. Roaming level 6. This is the 20th level in Geometry Dash. Matt, what's Deadlocked? Correct. Roaming levels 4. This is the 13th level in Geometry Dash. Matt, what's Electroman Avengers? Correct. Roaming levels for 2. This is the 5th level in Geometry Dash. Matt, what's Base After Base? Correct. You just ran that category. Okay. Update logs 4. What came out with update 1.3? Roger. What is X step? Correct. Update logs for 200. When did update 1.0 come out? Victoria. What is August of 2013? Correct. Episode 6. What episode has only Chris in the theme song? Victoria. Was season 18 episode 4? Correct. Into variation 6. What season and episodes is when Brian was replaced with Vinny? Roger. What is season 12 episode 7 and 8? Correct. Main levels for 400. What was the 11th level? Roger. What is Clutterfunk? Correct. Main levels for 200. What were the first 7 levels in update 1.0? Matt. What's Stereo Madness? Back on Track. Polar Guys. Dry Out. Base After Base. Can't Let Go and Jumper. Correct. Season episode 6. What episode has only Chris in themes? Victoria. Was season 18 episode 4? Correct. Season episode 4. What year did season 11 start? Victoria. Was 2012? Correct. Into variations 4. What season and episode has the pregnant lady in the intro? Victoria. Was season 10 episode 1? Correct. Episode 4. What episode is when Brian sings the Rick Astley song? Victoria. Was season 5 episode 18? Correct. Episode 2. What episode has Feeder and Quagmire fighting over Lois? Victoria. Was season 14 episode 7? Correct. Into variations 2. What episode is when Stewie forgets the slides in the intro? Victoria. What is season 14 episode 15? Correct. And the final clue. What episode when Brian died? Victoria. What is season 12 episode 6? Correct. That'll take you up to 5,000. You came back at those final 6 clues, but Double Jeopardy is coming up next, and Victoria, you'll be solving first. We can come back after this break. Do 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 do. We're back. Roger Craig is with us from Arlington. How do you feel being in the semifinals? Yeah, no, it feels pretty good. I'm glad I made it here. I'm quite shocked that I came this far. Yeah. But anything can happen in a game of Jeopardy, Jeopardy, Jeopardy. Yep. Victoria Gross. What about you? How do you feel coming into the semifinal? I feel pretty good. Like, it's been an awesome experience to share the stage with these people, yes. And it's been pretty wow. Yep. Madam Odeo, what about you? How do you feel being in the semifinals? I feel pretty good. I guess my experience from, the tournament that I won has taught me, to just play the game that you want to, because anything can happen. Okay. Okay, so Victoria Gross is in 3rd place, which means she'll be going first in Double Jeopardy. Here are the new categories. FNF mods and weeks. More FNF mods. Even more FNF mods. Roblox Stress modifiers. Even more Roblox Stress modifiers. And finally, triple rhyme time. Off you go, Victoria. Why don't we go to more FNF mods for 12. What is the FNF mod that has a robot? Roger. What is Hex? Correct. More FNF mods for 800. What is the FNF mod that animal goes crazy? Hint is from Happy Tree Friends. Victoria. What is Flippy? Correct. Even more FNF mod 16. The answer there is the daily double. Oh no. Why you think? Well, now I can't even use my mechanical pencil, which means I'll need to find. Oh, okay. You found the daily double. You're at 5,800 points. How much would you like to risk 5,800 points? Okay, then for 11,600. Here's the clue. What is the FNAF mod that has a glitchy character? What is the Monica mod? Correct. That puts you in the lead. 11,600 now. Go, okay. FNF mods in weeks 2,000. The answer there is the second daily double. You found 2 daily doubles back to back. What would you like to wager this time? 84. Wait. Nah, 8,600 points. Please. Okay then. Alright. For 20,200, here's the clue. What is the mod that's girlfriend's ex-boyfriend? What is Tabby? Tabby's correct. 20,200 now. Go again. Even more Roblox Stress modifiers for 800? The answer there is the daily double. You found all 3 back to back to back. What would you like to risk now? Let's risk 12,600 points, please. Okay, here's the clue. What modifiers where there's little to no snares? What is Watch Your Step? Watch Your Step is correct. 32,800. You're making it very tough for Matt and Roger. Go again. Even more Roblox Stores modifiers for 12. What modifier makes where ambush attacks constantly? Matt was again and again and again. Correct. Even more Roblox Stores modifier 16. What modifier makes where hiding spots are no longer guaranteed? Roger. What is nowhere to hide? Correct. Even more Roblox Stores modifiers for 2,000? What modifier activates 3 random modifiers? Matt. What's... How unfortunate. Good for 2,000. Roblox Stress modifiers 2,000. What modifier gets more dupes to spawn? Hint, it's both modifiers. Roger. What is wrong number battle widths? Correct. Roblox Stress modifier 1,600. What modifier activates 5 random modifiers? Matt. Was Chaos? Correct. Roblox Stress modifiers 12. What modifier makes most rooms to be dark? Matt. What? Power shortage. Correct. More FNMod 16. What is the effing of mine? That is a scarecrow. Roger. What is Zardy? Correct. More effing of mine is for 2,000. What is the effing of mine? That is real long. Can't there are multiple characters? Matt. What's Dave and Bambi? Correct. FNF Mods in week 1600. What week of FNF was when they were trying to kill girlfriend in the military? Roger. What is week 7? Correct. FNF Mods in week 12. What FNF week has the boy with the gun? Roger. What is Pico? Correct. Even more robots was modified. Even more FNF mods for 1200. What is the FNF mod that has multiple songs? Hint is on Funky Friday. Matt, what's the Super thing? Correct. Even more FNF mods 2000. What is the FNF mod that has trolls? Matt, what's the trollage? Correct. Triple rhyme time 16. A flexible and enormous customer. Matt, what is a blind giant client? Correct. Triple rhyme time 12. A congenial game bird under glass given as a gift. Roger, what is a pleasant pheasant present? Correct. Triple rhyme time 2. A sedate date tree that's the subject of a biblical poem. Matt, what is a calm song poem? Correct. Triple rhyme time 8. In Papayetti and the rest of the aisle, a signed agreement to quit spray painting. Victoria, what is a Tahiti graffiti treaty? Correct. Robosos modifiers 8. What modifiers makes more versus fun? Matt, what's rush hour? No. Correct though. Even more FNM's 8. What is the FNM that's girlfriend trapped too long? Roger, what is the sky mod? Correct. FNM mods a week's 8. What FNF mod has a human bomb? Matt, what's witty? Correct. Okay, FNF mods in weeks 4. What is the FNF mod? Is the mod that has a clown? Roger, what is tricky? Correct. More FNF mods 4. What mods is the mod that is for Minecraft? Hint, there is multiple of them. Roger, what is Affleck Steven Herobrine? Correct. Even more FNF mods for 4. What is the FNF mod that has a Wii Nintendo character? Matt, what's Matt mod? Correct. Robots just modifiers for 4. What modifier says more gold can be found? Roger, what is Uncle Being on break? Correct. Even more robots modifiers for 4. What modifier makes it where no gold can be found? Roger. What is Algo Milano's payday? Correct. And the final clue in triple rhyme time. Secret place for your most exceptional bottle of Bordeaux. Roger. What is a fine wine shrine? Correct. That will take you up to 23,000. You came back after Victoria found all 3 daily doubles back to back to back. Final. Let me get the final Jeopardy category up real quick. Okay, the category is all things Roblox. Make your waitress, guys. We'll be back with a clue. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. I need to get the think music up real quick. Okay, but the players have already made their wagers on what they, think about the category. On what they think about all things Roblox. I just need to get think music up.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Okay. Final Jeopardy categories, all things Roblox. Here's the clue. Da-ding! When was the first Roblox egg hunt? 30 seconds. Guys, good luck. Okay, Roger Craig, we come to you first. You had 23,000 points going into final. What did you put down? You put March of 2008. You're correct. The wager was 22,999. You're now in the lead with 45,999. Over to Matt Amodio. He had 24,400. What did he put down? March of 2008 as well. His wager was 9201. 33,601. He's in second place by 1 point. Victoria Gross had the lead going into final. What did she put down? She put March of 2008 as well. The wager was 15,201. 48,801. And Victoria Gross comes back and takes those 3 match points. Roger Craig will take 2 for his second place finish. 0 for Matt in that game, but he will be back in our second matchup. In our second matchup, we have Brad Rutter, Roger Craig, and Matt Amodio. We'll be back after the break for game 2 of the semifinals. Welcome back to the semifinals of Jeopardy Labs and Masters. Competing in tonight's second game from Arlington, Virginia, Roger Craig. From LA, California, Brad Rutter. From New York, Matt Amodio. Okay, thank you, and welcome back to the semifinals of Jeopardy Labs and Masters. So remember, this is our second game. Only the top 3 will advance to the finals. But now, based off the wheel for, the matchups, we have Matt, Brad, and Roger. Good luck to all 3 of you. Let's kick it off with here are the categories. Chapters. Skins. See if seen Among Us. Glitches in Among Us. Abilities. And finally, all things Among Us. Okay, then. Matt, you've seen the categories. Make your first selection. Chapters from 1000. What is the name of chapter 11? Brad. What is Outpost? Correct. Chapters for 800. What is the skin that is a ghost? Matt. What's ghosty? Correct. Skins for 1000. What is the skin that is a bird? Oh my god! Okay. Roger, what is Budgie? Correct. Chapters for 800. What is the name for chapter 11.5? Matt, what's Distorted Memory? Correct. Chapters for 6. What is the most favorited chapter in Piggy? Brad, what is Carnival? Correct. Skin 6. What is the skin that is a robot? Roger, what is Robbie? Correct. Skins for 400. What is the skin that is a zombie? Matt, what's Zompiggy? Correct. Chapters 4. What is the name for chapters 1 to 10? Brad, what is House, Station, Gallery, Forest, School, Hospital, Metro, Carnival, City, Mall? Correct. Skins for 2. What is the chapter 1 skin? Roger, what is Piggy? Correct. Chapters for 200. What is the name for chapter 1? Roger, what is House? Correct. We're all tied up again with 2,000 points. Abilities for 6. What abilities where you can see where items are? Matt, what's Magnifying Glass? Correct. Glitches in Among Us for 6. When did map 4 come out? Roger. What is March of 2021? Correct. Abilities for 800. I can get out of Piggy's sight. Brad, what is invisibility? Correct. You're in the lead now. Glitches in Among Us 8. When did Among Us come out? Brad, what is 2018? Correct. CFC in Among Us for 8. How to spell Among Us backwards? Brad, what's SUGNOMA? Correct. CFC in Among Us for 1000. What is the map? What is the first map in Among Us? Matt, what's the scout? Good for 1000. Glitches in Among Us for 1000. The answer there is the first. Diggly double. You have 3,600 points. How much would you like to wager? 3,600. Okay, for 7,200. Here's your clue. What glitch can get items out of safes without the key? What is zoom out of your character? Correct. 7,200 points now for you. You're back in the lead. Abilities for 1000. How can you clone yourself? Roger. What is decoy? Good for 1000. See you've seen Among Us for 6. How to spell Polish backwards? Brad. What's SULOP? Correct. All things Among Us for 6. The answer there is the second daily double. You have 5,000 points. How much would you like to risk? 4,995. Alright. For 9,995, here's their clue. How many maps are there in Among Us? What is 5? Correct. You're up to 9,995. Go again. What things Among Us for 8? What role can you have where you can go into the vent as a crewmate? Brad, what is engineer? Correct. All things Among Us for 1,000. What is the maximum imposters limit? Matt, what's 3? Correct. All things Among Us for 4. What role can you have if you're a ghost as a crewmate? Brad, what is guardian angel? Correct. All things Among Us for 2. What is the role where you can turn into people to make them think they are the imposter? Brad, what is oh darn. Boop beep. Met. What's shapeshifter? Correct. Abilities for 4. How can your ability bar go up by 3? Hint, it's very useless. Roger, what is team energy boost? Correct. Glitches in Among Us for 4. When did map 1 come out? Roger, what is 2018? Correct. So you've seen Among Us for 4? How to spell Mirror HQ backwards? Roger, what's QHARIM? Correct. So you've seen Among Us for 2. What is the first character focus chapter? Roger, what is destroyed memory? Correct. Glitches in Among Us for 2. What is the glitch that you can glitch out of the map? Brad, what is no clip? Correct. And the final clue. What is the ability where you move faster? Brad, what is sprint? Sprinter speed. You're correct. That'll take you up to 11,395. Matamodio's in second place with 8,400. Roger Craig will be going first in Double Jeopardy when we come back after this break. Do 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 do. Okay, we're back. Roger Craig with us again from Arlington. So I don't even know if we were going to be chatting about since I just saw you, but like, how was how do you feel with your chances of going to the finals? I feel like they're pretty good because I am a 6-time champion. I set a 1-day record, And like, you know, and that already goes to show that I'm a good competitor. Okay. Brad Rutter, how do you feel coming to the semifinals? I feel pretty good. Feel pretty good. Feel confident in my own self. And the fact that I actually made it all the way here is crazy. From the knockouts to the quarterfinals to now the semifinals. Hopefully I go to the finals. But just know if you do finish in fourth, you're picking up a pretty hefty prize. Okay. Matamodio, how do you feel about the semifinals? The semifinals is just a wonderful experience. But, you know, I may be getting beat over the course of the next two videos. But it's okay. Okay. So Roger Craig will be going first in Double Jeopardy. Here is our new board, and here are the categories. Seasons and episodes. Intro variations. Episodes. Main levels. Update logs. More main levels. Okay, then. Roger, go. Seasons and episodes for 1600? What year did season 11 start? Met what? 2012. Correct. Seasons and episodes 12. The answer there is the Daily Double. You have 10,000 points. What would you like to do? 5,200 points. Okay, for 15,200 in the lead, here's the clue. What episode is when Peter falls down the stairs in the theme song? What's season 5, episode 5? Correct. 15,200 now for you. Go again. Seasons and episodes for 2,000. What episode has Peter as the principal at the high school? Brad, what is season 15, episode 18? Correct. Seasons and episodes for 8. What episode has only Chris in the theme song? Brad, what is season 18, episode 4? Correct. Seasons and episodes for 4. What episode was when Brian died? Brad, what is season 12, episode 6? Correct. More main levels for 16. This is the 13th level in Geometry Dash. Roger, what is Electroman Adventures? Correct. More main levels for 1200. This is the 16th level in Geometry Dash. Roger, what is Hexagon Force? Correct. More main levels for 2000. This is the 22nd level in Geometry Dash. Roger, what is Dash? Correct. More main levels 8. This is the 20th level in Geometry Dash. Roger, what is Deadlocked? Correct. More main levels for 4. This is the 5th level in Geometry Dash. Roger, what is base after base? Correct. You just ran that category. Go again. Main levels for 8. This is what is the 21st level in Geometry Dash? Roger, what is Dash? Wait, no, Finger Dash. Correct. Main levels 12. What is the first main demon in Geometry Dash? Brad, what is Club Step? Correct. You're in the lead. Main level 16. What was the 11th level? Matt, what's Clutterfunk? Correct. You're back on the lead. Main levels for 2,000. The answer there is this second daily double. You have 16,800 points. What would you like to risk this time? 10,800 points. Please. Whoa. Okay. Here's the clue. What is the second main demon? What's Theory of Everything 2? Correct. 27,600 points now for you. Go again. Main levels for 4. What were the first 7 levels in Update 1.0? Roger. What is Stereo Menace? Back on Track, Polar Guys, Dry Out, Base After Base, Can't Let Go, and Jumper. Correct. Update logs for 1200. What did update 2.0 have on Geometry Dash? Brad, was geometrical dominator deathlocked? Correct. Episodes 416. What episode is when Brian sinks to Rick Astley sunk? Brad, what is season 5, episode 18? Correct. Episodes 12. What episode has Stewie killing Lois? Roger, what is season 6, episode 5? Correct. Episodes for 2000. What episode has everything moving backwards? Brad, what is season 11, episode 4? Correct. Update log 16. What came out with update 1.3? Brad, what is extra? Correct. Update logs for 2000. What did update 1.9 come out with on Geometry Dash? Brad, what is blast processing and theory of everything 2? Correct. Update logs 8. The final daily double. You have 24,195. What would you like to risk? 9,005 points. Okay then. That'll take you up to 33,200 if you're correct. Here's the clue. What came out with update 1.6? What is blast process? What is Electroman Adventures and Club Step? Correct. 33,200 points now for you. Go again. Update locks for 4. When did update 1.0 come out? Matt, what? Wait, I know it. August of 2013. Correct. Episode 8. What episode has the only Chris in the theme song? Matt, what's season 18, episode 4? Correct. Episodes for 4. What episode has Peter Quagmire find over Lois? Roger, what is season 14, episode 7? Correct. Intervariation 16. What season episode has the pregnant lady in the intro? Matt, what season 10, episode 1? Correct. 2000. What episode has no Stewie in the intro? Matt, what's season 12, episode 21? Good for 2000. 1200. What episode is when Cleveland Brown comes back? Roger, what is season 12, episode 20? Correct. 800. What season and episode is when Brian was replaced with Vinny? Matt, what's season 12, episode 7 and 8? Correct. You're in the tie with Brian. And the final clue. What episode is when Stewie forgets his lines in the intro? Roger, what is season 14, episode 15? You got it in. Okay. That'll take you up to 15-4. Matt and Brad are tied for the lead. Final Jeopardy is up next. What is the Final Jeopardy category today? Da-ding! Famous Roblox YouTubers. Make your wagers. We'll be back with the clue, guys. We're back with Final Jeopardy. The category is famous Roblox YouTubers. Here is your clue. Da-ding! This famous Roblox YouTuber has 11 million subs and he's the piggy god. 30 seconds, guys. Good luck. Okay. Roger Craig, we come to you first. You had 15,400. You put down Creek Craft. You're correct. The wager? 15,399. 37.99 for you. We'll go to Matt first. He had 33,200. What did he put down? He put Creek as well. His wager was everything. 66,400. Brad Rudder's up to you. Did you put Creekcraft? Yes. The wager was also everything. So you and Matt are tied. We're going to be playing a tiebreaker. Okay. So, Matt, Brad, pick up your signaling devices. I'm going to read one clue. Whoever rings in and gets the correct response will take those 3 match points and win the game. The category is da-ding! The U.S. Constitution Amendments. Here's the clue. Da-ding! What does people have in the First Amendment? Matt, what's freedom of speech, press, religion, and assembly? You're correct. So, Matt Amodio, you just won the game. 3 match points will be going to you. 2 for Brad in second place. 0 for Roger in that game. Let's take a look at the leaderboard real quick. Okay, so Victoria Gross is in the lead with 3. Matt Amodio with that nail-biting tiebreaker win is in second place with 3. Victoria had more correct response. Brad Rudder is in third place with 2 more correct responses than Roger Craig, who also has 2 match points. But you'll be seeing all 4 of them tomorrow. So, well, not tomorrow, but, Wednesday, for the last semifinal game. See you Wednesday, guys. So long, everybody. Do 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 do.